Here we are right back again. This is 5 Minutes With. I'm your host, Jamar Suber. And as you know, I talk to amazing entrepreneurs who inspire us to go higher. And today, man, this interview is a long time coming. This guy only has one name. His name is Miguel, the master networker of Flow. Miguel, welcome to the show.
I appreciate you having me, man.
Absolutely. So tell us about Flow and this event you have coming up.
All right, so Flow stands for Future Leaders of the World. We believe that everyone that comes in contact with myself or the people that's affiliated with us, we can instill, whether it's a skill set, mindset, into them, give them contacts, get them connections to really elevate their life into the next level. We have a workshop on April 20th where we bring entrepreneurs, small business owners, and even inspiring entrepreneurs together. I think if you realize in most businesses, it all starts with an idea, and then most people don't have the guidance, the knowledge, the expertise, or even someone to say, hey, listen, this is the next step for where you're to go to elevate your business. Mm-hmm. And so for the last 2.5 years, we've been doing networking events, and we've recently, within the last year, moved into the workshop space.
Man, that's beautiful, man. So when it comes to the workshops, what are you finding that people need most? You know, you don't just put something on to put it on.
No.
What do you see people need most?
Well, there's levels to the audience we're speaking to. I like to start with the starter entrepreneur, the small businesses. Maybe it's a solopreneur or maybe you have 1 or 2 employees. We find that they don't have the right mindset. They don't even have all the functionalities to run their business. Their funds are commingled, and we teach them everything from skill sets, mindset, and even just hey, this is how you start getting out to the community and start branding and marketing your business.
Yeah, absolutely.
And but I say that's one of the biggest things most people find is, hey, how do I actually start making money in business?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So if you think about how do you start making money in business, what are some of the first 1, 2, or 3 things you need to think about as an entrepreneur?
Find the need, find your audience. How do you fill the need in the most proficient way?
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Find the need, find the audience. How do you fulfill the need in the most efficient way?
Yeah.
That's where people get it wrong, the efficiency.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So you are the master networker, known in the city of Jacksonville for networking.
I appreciate it.
So how do you network in the most efficient way? Talk to us about that.
Well, I think it's personality driven in that way. A lot of people today will say social media is the best way to go. I am a face-to-face person. Mm-hmm. I would rather get kneecap to kneecap, get to know you, because I always feel this way. I talk to everybody if I'm at the gas pump or if I'm in the store. Mm-hmm. I've learned this thing called the 3-foot rule. Mm-hmm. If I'm within 3 feet of you, I'm going to say hello. And if we can start a conversation, start a relationship, great. If not, I'll move on to the next individual.
Yeah.
Social media today, obviously, it gets you a lot of exposure. But people are so focused on consuming and just scrolling that they never take the time, hey, let me actually interact with the individual that's actually posting. Let me find out what are their needs, what are their likes. And actually building the relationship before pitching, mm-hmm. if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's, I learned this phrase, there's contact and the word contract. The different letter, the letter that's missing is the letter R, and the R stands for relationship.
Wow.
So if you want to turn a contract into a contact into a contract, focus on building that relationship.
Yeah. So let's talk to the startup people,
mm-hmm.
the ones who are still nervous about making relationships.
Yeah.
Let's give them the 3-foot rule. How can they overcome some nervousness or some fear?
Yeah.
Just to say hi.
I say 50% of the battle is breaking the ice. Mm-hmm. How do you break the ice with somebody? Somebody might not have an outgoing personality like as I do today. I used to be shy. I would say just start by saying hello. Give a compliment. Just do this exercise to build the confidence. Okay, are they looking at me? Are they judging me? Yes, people are going to judge you. Some people, but we're in the Southeast, so people are a little bit more open to conversations. But go to places that you're confident and you can have conversations with people about things that you do. Mm-hmm. For me, I'm an avid reader. I'm always at Barnes & Noble. I'm always looking for something to read and to pick up and to elevate my mind. But if I'm not there, I'm watching UFC fights. I'm reading things about music. That's where I started building relationships with people that I could actually have some compatibility with.
I love it. I love it. As we go ahead and close out, tell us once again about the event. Give us the date, location.
So the event is going to be April 20th live at the Underground. The address is 1503 North Main Street. It will be starting from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Show up, be on time. There's going to be some great activities, great people to meet. And you never know, you're one contact away, you're one hello away from changing your business and changing your life in 2024.
Miguel, thanks for coming on the show, man.
I appreciate you. Thanks for having me.
It.
Come on.
Well, you heard it right here. This is 5 Minutes With. I'm your host, Jamar Suber. To learn more about Miguel and Flo, tune in, dial in, log on to dailynewsnetwork.com.